Bonjour, everybody. My name is Henri Lipmanowicz. I am a co-developer of Liberating Structures together with my friend Keith McCandless and co-author of the book The Surprising Power of Liberating Structures. The book, as you probably know, is now translated in Chinese and available in China. So I hope you all buy it. I wish, of course, I would be with you in person. It would be much more fun to talk with you and answer your question. But instead, you will benefit from a much younger person. So this is a good deal. You will have Johannes Scharder from Germany, who will organize and deliver the workshop on liberating structures on Monday. So it's a good deal. Greetings from the south of France, where the sun is shining right now and vin rosé is liberating. I just will take a couple of minutes to share an old story, but a powerful story as far as I am concerned, at least. This goes back to a few years. We were doing a liberating structure workshop at a university in Texas. And in addition to all the students there, we had the attendance, special attendance. We had a special guest who was a professor of communication from another university. And on the last day of the workshop, we were close to the end, and the professor got up and said, "I'm sorry," and started waving his hand and saying, "I'm sorry, I have to leave a little bit early because I have a plane to catch." And so how, as he was leaving, I said to him, wait a second, before you go, since you're a professor, you now have to share with everybody else what is the most important thing that you learned during this workshop. And he thought for a moment and he said, "Well, I will resume it in 2 words: structure and objectives." So he said, "Well, can you explain a little more than that?" And he said, "Yes, as a result of this workshop, I realized something I had never appreciated before, even though I'm a professor of communication, which is that we cannot communicate without using structure. We use structures all the time. So we cannot communicate without them. We cannot collaborate without them. We cannot work together with other people without them. We cannot teach without them. And we cannot learn without them. So that means we should choose them carefully. We should know and be conscious of what we are trying to accomplish, which means that we need to have clear objectives when we communicate or when we work with other people or when we teach. So that's the most important thing for me. And liberating structures is one of the ways, but the most important thing is we must know which structure we are using and why. "Goodbye," he said, and he left. And there was quite a big silence after his departure. And everybody was thoughtful. And I think this is a very important message to this day. So remember that you are using structures all the time. You may not be aware of them, you may not notice them because you are not. They are routine, many of them. And you don't talk about them, you don't give them a name, but you're using structures all the time. So pick your structure. Make sure you choose the right one. And I wish you a wonderful conference and a wonderful workshop on liberating structures on Monday. Goodbye, good luck, and don't forget to get the book.